Hello guys, welcome back to my page. Happy New Year to you all. Today, I'm so opportune to introduce to you one of the big boy farmer in Port Harcourt. He's a very big boy farmer, big farmer indeed. Okay, let's go. Let me officially welcome Mr. Henry on board. So, Mr. Henry, introduce yourself to
Okay,
us.
I'm Dr. Henry, a human doctor. Okay, and as you can see, I'm also a fish farmer here in Port Harcourt. And okay,
Okay, Dr. Henry, as a human doctor, what give you the zeal to invent in fish farming?
okay. So first of all, they said what a child would be in future. You start seeing traces of it when they are
Yeah,
small.
they're small.
Like
Yes,
okay,
yes,
so when
yes.
I was small, I have this love for like I always many at times I would just plant a crop in the container and keep in the window for sunlight,
The
that kind of
sunlight.
photosynthesis. And I
The,
just have this love for agriculture.
wow.
I mean, at times,
Farmer in
as a
nature.
small guy, then I will use this kind of cocoyam leaf
Leave.
and cover. Like I like being in the rain, so I have this love for water. I have this love for agriculture. I have this love for farming. So now, as being a doctor now, so I like what kind of investment can I, what kind of investment can I embark in? So I thought it wise to go into fish farming. And see, this country, we need our youth to go into farming for the sake of sustainability. We need
Okay.
our youth to go into farming. Like farming is, how will I put this now, is one of the growing, agriculture is one of the
The
the, the,
growing
the, the
sector
growing sector in the country
in the
because
country. Yeah.
people
Yes,
eat,
yes.
they eat
Consume every day.
always. The consumption is high. Population increases, consumption also increases. So as you
So,
can see, this is the first branch. This is the main farm. We also have a branch at Rokboko, and so far so good. Meanwhile, the name of this farm is Heritage Farm, and by God's grace, we are doing very well. So
okay. So, with the look of things now, if you said the those who are to consume are very much, that means the demand is much more higher than those who supply.
yes, yes. So and
Okay.
and nothing is our youths now. They find how will I put this now? White collar jobs. They go
Okay.
more of white collar. We forget our agricultural sector. Population increases, definitely consumption will
We
increase.
increase,
So if there are no farmers there to put things in place, provide food, farm for food, how are we going to now feed the
to meet
population?
up.
So that
Yes.
is why I encourage youth to come into farming. And fishery is one of the sector that you will not regret coming into.
Dr. Henry or farmer, doctor and also a farmer.
Yeah.
So far so good since 3 years. Wow, 3 years old farm like this and still have a branch. That means you are doing well, and
By
I
God's
recommend
grace.
you. You are
By
doing
God's
well. So
grace.
so far good, so good. During your production period in this fish farming business, do you encounter any challenges or maybe let's
Yes, I had challenges,
okay.
and one of my challenge back then, which I know I've conquered, is
Okay, wow,
seed.
that's great one.
Seed, because
Seed.
whatever you plant,
Okay.
just like whatever you plant, determines how well
They are going to
they are
do.
going to grow.
Okay.
It's garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you invest, I call that seed an investment. You
Okay.
sown a seed,
Okay.
you
So
expect
let's
it to
see.
grow. So
Okay.
the challenge I had then was seed. You know, I had a lot of hatchers, and you know, I actually wasn't getting what I want because I go for the best.
Wow.
This fish farming something, it's very, very strenuous, and
Yes.
you can't you can't comprehend the stress you go through, and maybe you sell it for having a bad seed. It's good so that when you're having a good seed, the whole stress you go through, the whole money you invest in it, it will yield something
To
good.
do something
It's
good.
very, very bad you get bad seed, and at the end of the day, you feed and feed and feed and they will not grow. So my challenge back then was
Yes.
In fact, my challenge for complete 1 2 years was seed.
Seed. That
And
means
I thank God
getting.
I have conquered it
Oh
by
wow.
meeting this my guy. He's the baddest producer, like seriously, like you know. Back then,
Yeah.
once I like if I like per batch, I bring 5,000 fishes. You see that you have a lot of those that are the fishes that are drying sizes. But since this guy came into my life, sorry to say, the seeds he give me, you know, they are all doing well. My
Wow.
fishes are good. Like I get like 1.5. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to, hype. I get like 1.5 kg, 2 kg, 1.8 within a space of 3 months and 2 weeks. Like from juvenile, 3 months and 2 weeks. I'll be getting
Wow.
good fishes. If you don't
Eh,
mind, I even have big ones. They are here and seriously, this guy is
okay.
good.
The
He's
big
good.
one, the big one, maybe the
Yes,
camera.
I
Let's
sold some 2 weeks ago.
start from
I
here.
sold so this fish now actually is 2 months and 3 weeks already
Wow. From juvenile.
from
From
juvenile, and
point
you
of
can see I'm
juvenile.
having 1.2 already. I'm having even 1.3, 1.4 thereabouts. The least here is 1 kg. Okay, so this is just so at least I'm happy that I've conquered the aspect of seeds, and here he is. And he has been pumping me, bombarding me with a whole lot of fishes, and I'm not regretting it. At least since I have a good seed, I don't mind feeding them and selling my fishes within a short period of time. So that challenge has been conquered, and I'm very grateful.
Dr. Henry, you said something right now. You said you started with 5,000 pieces,
Mm.
that is 5,000 seeds. But now, even your farm, the Heritage Farm, has a branch right now at Rupoko, right? So within a space of 3 years, you like expand from 5,000, because even right now in this farm I'm seeing nothing less than 30,000 capacity. So you expand to have another branch within a space of 3 years. Are you trying to tell me that it's so lucrative to that extent that, or you don't even take a penny from the money you get from the business? Or just put more light on
Okay,
that
so
aspect. So
I started with 5,000, and that five
okay,
thousand is once I get the 5,000, I'll have to grow them till they get to table size.
table
Then
size,
I
yes.
sell, and I will now restock. I was
Okay,
there. But now, once I take my 5,000, I will give a space of 1 month. I'll bring another 5,000. You get so
okay,
per badge
it's for
it's for
5,000.
5,000, and the interval between the boat is always 1 month, so that
1 month,
I'll have something to sell at least
every
every
month.
month.
Okay, that was then.
Yeah, that was then. But now you see, it's even drastic. You can see I'm even building more ponds. I'm building more
Oh, please
ponds.
let me
Look,
capture that here.
I'm building more ponds.
That is his
Like
new pond.
I'm carving more ponds,
And there's another
and
one
more
at that
ponds.
edge.
And at Rupoko, I have a whole lot of ponds in there. And the truth is, the seed. Once you get good results, you want to put in your best. You want to
To
invest the
get
more.
more.
That is the truth. And good seeds encourages. If you get bad seed from a hatcher, and you'll be discouraged. But if you have good seeds, it gives you the zeal, it gives you the drive to push harder. So currently now I have like 30,000 fishes, and I'm even expecting more. So once I sell, I move in, I spread. So that's how we do. As you can
That's
see, I'm even sorting.
continuous
These
process.
ones are the ones
The
that are
camera,
coming. I've been
please.
sorting since morning, and you see, they
Thank
are
God.
really
You
doing well. This is
you
this
you
is
guys are opportune to
yes,
see so many things.
this is the second sorting of the fish, and you see they are really doing well. There is not much size variation. They're almost the same size. That is why
So
I
from
go.
the look of things now, I think this one now they are taking 3 mm.
They're taking 3 mm.
So if can you still remember when you bought
These
these seeds?
fishes, I think they are. These fishes, they are. Let me not exaggerate. They are 1 month from fingerless.
Okay, you get it from fingerlings.
Yes,
And
1 month.
this
This
is
is
a
this is the second sorting. Oh,
this is the second sorting,
yes, we
and it's
have
a
the first
month
sorting there,
a
right?
month from
A month
fingerlings.
from
Wow,
fingerlings. I
they
have
are
the
really
first
doing
sorting
well.
over there,
They are really
and
doing well.
that is what we. And the sizes are regular. See, I'm just picking out some few. Okay, but in a ratio of this thing, we have 4:1. Four for the big one for the so
Okay,
far so good. You are doing
so
well.
doctor, since you bring in the sorting aspect now, can you just tell us little about this sorting? Why you need to sort, and how the whole process has been helping you in this
So
business.
so the importance of sorting is, we don't keep. It's just like having adults and few children in a particular confined space. Eh?
Okay.
That's what we call survival of the fittest. There's always competition, even in life. As humans,
Yes.
we have competition. So do we have in fishes. Okay, so we have to remove the smaller ones because some fishes here they are slow eaters. Okay, so some are slow eaters, so we have to extract the small ones so that they will have their own space where they can feed fine and follow up in the race. So that's why we sort, and it
So
helps. It really helps.
so doctor is telling you now that as a farmer, you need to sort your seed so that you get a better result. Thank you, doctor. According to Dr. Henry, you 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 need to put your mind in everything you do, then your sorting, you do it at the right time, you source for good seed to have a good result.
Mm.
That is what keep him going. And by the grace of God, 3 years in a row, from 5,000 every month now to 10, 15,000 every month. That is a huge development. So, but as a doctor, you come back to invest in agri. Wow. So, what is your own personal advice, most especially for the Nigerian youth? People are running up and down looking for where to get job, and even the job opportunity is not there. But what is your own advice? How they can start little? What is your advice?
So my advice is entrepreneurship. It all boils down to entrepreneurship. Okay,
Okay,
the little you can. You mustn't take it that big. Just start from somewhere.
little beginning.
From there, little beginning. You'll be growing from there. So what our advice youth is, you know, you can create your own employment. eh? You can be a boss of your own. Remember, it's you don't achieve this one day. It starts from little.
Little.
You keep gathering. And another thing is determination. Whatever you put your interest in doing, you achieve it. So in self-entrepreneurship, self-employment, the country now, job is always difficult. So at least if you start something like you start fish farming, it's just like you've created an employment for yourself. Okay. And I'll also say again, I also emphasize on good seed. It's very, very important. So since I met Sylva Farm, he's a brother. He has been giving me good seeds, and he has been giving people good seeds because I refer people to him, and none of them have ever given a bad recommendation about him. And most importantly, consultation. He's very good at consulting, and nothing about it is he's very what I like Silver Farm is his fingerlings, his fishes are natural. They are purely
Yeah,
natural.
purely organic.
I know they're purely organic. I know some hashers that they do more of drugs. This guy does salt, and we know salt is organic, salt is natural. So his treatment is salt. Neatness of the farm, neatness of the pond, and sorting. That is just his secret. And other things he advises on what to do. So far so good. I'm so
uh,
happy meeting you, Silver Farms, and
it's a pleasure
you are
meeting
making
you,
my
bro.
farm grow, and that's that. Thank you.
I always tell farmers that it's possible you produce organic. It's possible, it's very possible. Provided that you put your mind and you dedicate your time for them. We don't use drug, we
You can
produce
even
purely
use the
organic.
organic and you
You
even
see?
fail when you don't put your zeal in
If
it.
you don't put your zeal, you will fail.
So everything is
So we
passion.
do
Okay.
everything accordingly.
Okay.
So we appreciate you viewers and most of you that want to invent in business. Just as Dr. Harry said, consider agriculture because it's a sustainable aspect of um, section that can make someone independent, like that can make you self-reliance in this race. So we have other agricultural sectors, but it's based on choice. But fish farming is one of the best because within a few of months you get whatever you put in and you keep going. So thank you viewers. See you in our next video. Don't forget to like, share and comment. And remember, we love you all.